Well, I think, every game is different, as you mentioned. The biggest thing would be our rebounding.
And that's just as a team.
Yep.
Any consideration about switching up starting lineups and considering that?
Oh, you consider everything, and again, it's been a hard-fought series, and as I mentioned the other night, it's a three-point game with 11 seconds to go, make or miss, so if it goes in, it's probably a different story.
Jalen was talking this morning about trying to balance his belief in himself and, what he can do with the ball versus also getting other guys involved. Is that something you stress to just make?
Yeah, well, I think each game is different. So, game one, we scored 123, and then game two was a different type of game, so it's a lower scoring game. So, and then there's going to be, if you win the game, there's a different narrative. And so the thing is, be consistent, play to your strengths. The game tells you what to do.
Tommy, you guys were pretty good to your left. You guys were a pretty good rebounding team all regular season and were pretty good in game one. What specifically do you feel like was the trouble there in game two?
Yeah, well, you got to get back to bodies. You got to hold your blockouts, and then you got to fight for the ball. So it takes a second, third effort, and that's what we have to do.
Tom, as it pertains to Cat and the shot attempts in the fourth quarter, is it him being more aggressive and demanding the ball, or is it teammates being more aggressive and seeking him? Where do you?
And that's the hard thing is, when he gets the ball in the paint, there's 2 and 3 guys coming at him. So I don't want him forcing bad shots. That doesn't make sense. Hit the open man, trust the pass, right, and then you got to keep moving. And so I think we can do some things better to search him out, give him that second look. But don't fight the game. The same thing with Jalen if he's being blitzed, right? Trust the pass.